Gregor Mendel concluded that in a heterozygous, when dominant and recessive both alleles are present inside of an organism, then the dominant allele always express by masking or suppress the recessive allele. But in the case of pseudodominance, these kinds of phenomenon does not occur. Rather than here, recessive allele express when dominant allele is present there. But in some extent, dominant allele is deleted or masked by another gene. Hello friends, welcome to Biology Concern. I am Animesh, and in this video I am going to discuss about pseudodominance. So what is the pseudodominance? Basically, in case of pseudodominance, we observed in a heterozygous, recessive allele always express, and this one differs from Mendelian principles. So in case of a plant or organism, when there is both of the allele present, that means the chromosome in a homologous chromosome, if we observe this is a small r, that means recessive allele, and this is capital R, that is dominant allele. So R as dominant and small r as recessive. Okay, so whenever this heterozygous these both alleles are present, Mendel concluded that always R will be expressed. That means R always suppress the activity of small r and express itself. It is the conclusion of Mendel. Okay, conclusion of Mendel. But in case of pseudodominance, we observed that some phenomenon are occurred, and in this phenomenon, the small r, that is the recessive allele, express itself whenever this dominant allele is masked or deleted. So if this dominant allele deleted from this portion or from this chromosome, then so after deletion of this dominant allele, we get a cell that has no dominant allele, rather than that has only a single recessive allele. So it has only a single recessive allele. Okay, so in this case a single recessive allele is present in heterozygous condition, but dominant allele is deleted. Okay, so whenever this dominant allele is deleted or in the presence of dominant allele, so this is the process 2. So whenever this dominant allele is present, so this is the recessive allele and this is the dominant allele. Okay, so in this case R, the expression of this R or dominant allele will be masked. So whenever the dominant allele is masked or deleted, okay, so if the dominant allele is deleted or it is masked, then recessive allele will always express. Okay, so in this case, in both of the case, when the dominant allele is masked or deleted, then both of the cases recessive allele is expressed, and in this phenomenon, this is the known as pseudodominance. Okay, so this is known as pseudodominance. Whenever a dominant allele is masked or deleted from the cell, and then the recessive allele will always express, so then this condition is known as pseudodominance. So example of this phenomenon. Okay, so if one of the parents, so parent 1 and parent 2, one of the parent is homozygous recessive, so it is homozygous recessive, and other parent is heterozygote. Okay, other parent is heterozygote. So from here we get two kinds of alleles, that is, one is dominant, one is recessive, and in here we get only recessive allele. When this recessive allele fertilize this dominant allele, and in this case one dominant allele along with one recessive allele, so recessive and dominant both alleles are present in there, but in some manner or in some extent this dominant allele gets deleted. Okay, so this dominant allele gets deleted or masked. So in this case the dominant allele gets deleted or masked, so the expression of the recessive allele will occur. So expression of recessive allele occurs. Okay, so in both of the case, whenever a dominant allele is deleted or masked, then the expression of recessive allele will always occur. So in this manner a recessive allele in a heterozygote will express. Okay, so this term is known as pseudodominance. I hope you like that video. If you like that video, please hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and thanks for watching.